So my my sales class would really like me to tell a story. It says it's a forum discussion board post for story time, and my hair is awful. Deal with it. I'll go bald later. It says the story time. Tell a story. Record yourself telling the rest of the class and practice your presentation skills. Phone or webcam. Cool. So here's a story. I bartend. I work with food. I cook a lot. One time I was at the zoo. In nearest zoo, and I was working there, and it was kind of cool. They needed a bartender for a day. All right, I will take a day off of my regular job at the time to go to the zoo. Doesn't bother me any. And it was pretty laid back, honestly. Like, I get there, and in terms of events, there's a lot of setup, but because I was kind of like a one-day kind of thing, like, this guy knows how to make a Long Island, like, we just need a warm body back here that can make a margarita. I didn't have to do nearly any setup. I just kind of got to come in and have fun, and that was pretty cool. It was a golf tournament. I don't know much about golf, but I'm not gonna say no. They were paying really great. It was like $25 an hour plus tips. Hard to say no to that, especially when it's like a one-day thing. They fed me. It's hard to say no to, well, I'm just gonna go hang out. And I had a good time. I met all the people there, and then like the event starts, and I'm making drinks, and at the time I was paired with the 16-year-old girl named Perry, and Perry told me that she had never made like any tips on anything, and this event center had like those little trays that servers carry around. I said, Perry, go get one of those, and she goes and gets one of those, and I like let her know, like, hey, and for people who order multiple drinks, instead of like letting them walk away with them, just follow them on the tray. I'm gonna put them on the tray, you just follow them with the tray. And she would come back with like some money, and that was cool. So me and Perry, we're like making money, we're making tips, and it's cool, it's awesome, it's easy. The event goes on and on and on, and I'm kind of cutting up with her at one point, just like, hey, this is a laid back job, like I wish I had this when I was 16. And she goes, yeah. And then she goes, someone's here. And I look up, it's Peyton Manning. I didn't know that he played golf in Columbus for like a charity event. And like the only reason I know is because like my blood is UT positive. Like, I'm from Tennessee. And I was just like, are you Peyton Manning? He's like, yes, I am Peyton Manning. I was like, that's crazy. What do you want to drink? Peyton Manning likes Long Islands and Old Fashions, by the way. And he tips $20 a drink. I wasn't gonna say no, I mean, he didn't have to tip me at all. I thought it was cool that Peyton Manning was there. I could have just gotten a picture and just been like, you're Peyton Manning. But you know how like when you meet someone and like you're kind of like, no shit, it's Peyton Manning. Like I just forgot to like ask for a picture or anything. I was just like, oh my God, I know your face. I have seen your face everywhere back home. What are you doing in Ohio? What am I doing in Ohio? What are two Tennessee like boys doing in Ohio? But that's the fun story that I have. I taught this 16-year-old girl how to get tips at her job where tips are not necessary. I taught her how to go out of her way for service, And then I saw Peyton Manning, and me and Perry made $20 each from Peyton Manning. Kind of dope, kind of a fun story. It's like a super small one, so that's my going off the prompt of you met someone famous. I met Peyton Manning, and he likes Long Islands and Old Fashions. Pretty classic, I'm not gonna lie, but at least it wasn't hard. I mean, he knew he had it, So wrap it up, 5 minutes. I hope that my professor enjoys this video because I'm submitting this thing way too late. Like, there's no way anyone else is going to see it or respond to it. You, though, have fun.